The next step in this is about setting up your business for success. I always say if you're going to do strategies, cash flowing strategies or any other strategies in the property world, you want to be setting yourself up for success. You want to be setting yourself up as a business. What does a business have? Well, it could be a limited company. You can do things as a sole trader. But if I'm honest with you, and I will be honest with you, at the end of the day, if you came to me wanting to take on my properties or anything like that, looking to do rent to rent and take on properties for little to no money, and you were a sole trader, I would be thinking potentially, unless I really, really liked you, I don't think they're going to be around that long. They're not taking it that seriously. I see far too many people say, I'll set a business up once I get a deal. That's a mistake. You need to set a business up in the right manner when you're getting out there and talking to people. Now, don't go rushing out there. And anything that I say in this training, make sure you understand everything before you take action. And that's why training is so important, okay? Because there's certain things that you will need now when you're going to go out there and find deals, okay? But when I say to you, go out there and be a limited company, don't just start a limited company up without knowing exactly what it is that you want to do. For me, it was, I'm going to be an HMO management company using the rent-to-rent strategy, okay? I knew exactly what it is I wanted to do. I knew exactly what it is I wanted to be. And then all I needed to do was go out there and find out how to do it. So I did. So don't go out there and start spending any money on anything that you don't need straight away, okay? There are certain things that you need now, and that we'll go through those. There are certain things that can wait until you get your first deal. But setting up a business, if this is your intention, is one of those things to do early on, okay? So make sure you're setting yourself up for success. We're going to set up a business. Why do we have to set up a business? Well, number one, we're here for the long term. We're not looking at being around, for a year or two. I'm looking at being here the long term. It's potentially something that, depending on how big I grow it to, I can sell in the future. And maybe with the cash that I make from it, buy more properties. You know what I mean? Build up my own portfolio. But at the end of the day, I've systemized my business now. I have virtual assistants that manage the tenants for me. I have a viewings manager. I have handy people that sort out everything else. And I've systemized it in such a manner that I don't have to run around and do everything myself now. And this is what I show my students as well. Of course, we will in the beginning run around and do everything while we're bringing the money in. But it's about making sure for the long term, we can build a sustainable business that doesn't enslave you. Okay, your business shouldn't enslave you. It should be there to serve you. So make sure that you start putting something together that you will not be a slave of. No point in going from a 9-to-5 job and giving yourself another 9-to-5 job. Yes, you could say, well, it doesn't matter because it's mine. It will matter. Okay, you need to be able to look to systemize it and grow it in the future. And it doesn't have to be massive. It doesn't have to be a massive portfolio, but just grow it so that you can employ people to do the jobs that you don't like to do. You can do what you want to do. And I tell you what, if you set that up right, you'll never work a day in your life.